What it do? What it do? Sorry we late. We got started late, but we about to get it popping, okay? We had a little camera difficulties, but we are here. We are here. So I'm going to jump into the song and then we're going to come in and introduce ourselves. So give us a moment.
Hands. Hey, I'm about to let it go. I'm spinning. Show off. I'm spinning. Show off. 5K on that Breitling. Bitch ain't got near diamond, but her iris is still fine. This, so she know the name, she know what time it is. I got bands on that when I walk in the building. Grown man ball.
What it do, Pimp Juice?
Mic check.
Mic check. Yes, we are here. We are live in color. I'm all over the place. So, ting. Listen, baby. You are tuning into Curvilinear Radio, and I am Mary JB.
And it's Misha, Miss Hotspot in the building.
Yes, Miss Kiki with the E will be joining us very soon, probably within the next hour. So I wanted to jump in this. I do apologize. We started a little late. We had a little technical difficulties. As you can see, our camera is a little different, so we might have to look up to wave at you guys. Hi, YouTube world. So we are here live and in color. Today we are going to be jumping into our topic, which is molestation, seeing the signs. How can you tell if your child is a victim? So we are going to jump into that. But first, I wanted to let y'all know about this tune that I got. Y'all know I'm a music head, okay? And I'm a lyricist. I need you to be able to spit some fire, move me. The beat has to be dope. I just need all of those elements. I don't need a dope beat and you mumbling on a track. That ain't gonna move me. But this right here, baby, listen.
Yeah, I like this one.
I Soldier is
he's definitely on my top 5 right now in Columbus rappers.
Me too.
Definitely.
He's definitely moved up my list because when I went to see him, you had to re-jog my memory. Mm-hmm. When we went to go see Scopes at his birthday party, there was a lot of live performances there, a lot of dope rappers there, and he was one of the ones that I recorded. Like, he moved me. I pulled my phone out like, hold on, let me get a little bit of that. So he has blessed us, him and Tiffany Marie. Baby, listen.
Put your best up one time in the air for the lyricists.
Gotta praise them too right there. I really feel like they should do an album, like a long. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it, but it kind of remind me of a Lauryn Hill Nas. You know what I'm saying? Like, you remember that song they did together?
Oh yes.
Baby, listen. So it kind of that kind of that like poetic rapping is just so moving. So I want to jump into this song and let y'all hear it. And then when we have our lines open, you can definitely, talk to us about it and see if you let me know what you feel about this song, because it's definitely fire to me. I don't know, but to me, it's fire. So, I Soldier, the wordsmith, featuring Tiffany Marie. Here we go.
Tiff Marie. No longer giving light to the oppressors. I'm young, wild, and reckless. My mental often dangerous like a Uzi. With a double clip, work that Forrest Gump in cross country, running rampant in my nights like OMC, she nice, right? Livers lubricating souls, bars locked and low. I did it, I done it. I'm bordering off better bars, a classic. Homie, the smell of God just on me. Just that old OMC, you poetic. One time for the intro, let go. It's time we rise above doubt already. Went through a drought, now they back to counting me out already. No, it's nothing but greatness. People about to witness. Was neck deep in the trenches, but now it's back to business. See, I'm mocking the culture. It's like a bird flip. They close the door when I pitch lyrical. Watch the curve shift. See, I've been working while they sleeping. I'm the third shift. Emerge, cannibal with syllable, flammable word spit. Serve with food for thought, muskmelons in. Bald melon, hard body, intelligent, hella melanin. Never settling for that whackness. They let them peddling. Gang fumble when they let that mumble rap settle in. Now it's a rebellion. Put them on my purge list. Check my credentials. It's essential that I'm intentional. Presence not coincidental. Ill poetic instrumental. Back window. Call the bat signal for the wordsmith. Hold up. But they said Soulja ain't got it. You see me in the spot, boy. Know I be on top, boy. 614, my city off top. Want a wordsmith? Let me show you what I got, boy. Hold up. But they said Soulja ain't got it. You see me in the spot, boy. Know I be on top, boy. 614, my city off top. Want the wordsmith? Let me show you what I got, boy. My life's mission is painted between the spaces and the bars in my writtens. Vivid when the visual is scripted. When you listen, you feel the vision, that flow, giving whole rhythm that controls senses. So go and let that influence enter you with it into the essence like a potion. My pictures in motion, applaud cinema. And I'm applaud these people, they got involved. Be getting applause for them struggle bars and the music lately. Got it confused and made it cool to be pretenders lately. Industry trash agenda, they been Brenda babies. For them actors over backwards, they been bending lately. That's why most of the realest rappers independent lately. It's not up for debate, just turn on the radio. Take the bait, same beat, same flow. Try to make me be a slave to the movement, I'm giving them Django. When they call us step the flow, I broke up on my cue to go up like, hold up. But they said Soulja ain't got it. You see me in the spot, boy. Know I be on top, boy. 614, my city off top. Want a wordsmith? Let me show you what I got, boy. Hold up. But they said Soulja ain't got it. You see me in the spot, boy. Know I be on top, boy. 614, my city off top. Want the wordsmith? Let me show you what I got. I didn't come this far to only come this far. My eye is on the title type grind. Rhyme with reason, no time for idle time. Let you warriors run up my lane like it's easy. I'm LeBron when it's final time. Almost impossible to glorify rap. Something in the water, I'm just trying to purify tap. My lyrical cap, Soulja wear a different kind of fresh. I'm on Mitchell and Ness, I can't rock with y'all's new era. They always make a list of who the best in the city. I'm getting used to being at the bottom of the column. Don't mean I won't continue to be a lyrical problem. Cutting off the gimmick alleyway, reloading the arsenal of bars. 16, I gun 50. Your career slump lyrically, dump, pump, run, Ricky. I'm here to spit that real and give them something they can fail. So I got ill, poetic, and OMC with me.
Life's a gamble, pick your suit, ace of spades, and the diamonds, black jacket, Jack and Juke. While I'm stepping stanzas, poet on the rap scene, countess Olaf to y'all Baudelaires. R.I.P. to your rap careers. It's just a series of unfortunate events. T. Marie, I Soulja, ill poetic on the beat.
I salute that man.
I Soulja, listen. If you listen, I know you listening, baby. Listen. First of all, you got it. Second of all, you got. Listen, we doing a block party. You are definitely.
You on the top of our list.
On the top of the list,
baby. Listen,
headlining the show. T. Marie, yes, ma'am,
baby.
What?
That whole song smashed.
Did you hear that, man?
Did you
y'all heard?
Baby, I just want to rewind it to some parts so y'all can hear. I'm going to play this again, okay? I'm not playing. This is going to get played this next 2 hours that we are on air. It's going to get played again.
That man said,
you understand
like
me?
In the finals.
He said, like Ricky, run. Understand me? What?
Listen, I'll tell y'all now. Y'all out here, these y'all rappers that's so scared. Yo, the ones that scared, your rap career has just ended. I'm so sorry. And for the rest of y'all that's trying to survive, I'm gonna need
baby, listen. I'm gonna need y'all to take some notes from this man.
What?
Okay, he is the wordsmith, and he gets that title.
Lyrical assassination,
baby. I don't see nothing but bodies.
I Soulja, I'm a fan.
Baby, I'm a fan, a big fan.
I've been a fan, but so now you really got a fan.
Please, let me know when your album is. Please give me the information. Please befriend me on on my page, Mary Jackson, so I can follow you. I just want to be in your midst because that was dope.
Yes.
So, and he cute. Okay, let me go back.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to calm down. Calmer.
You know,
you gonna make me start bringing a spray bottle in.
Baby, listen, spray me down. Just a little mist. I'm cool now, but that was hot, baby. That was hot. And I'm just saying, it don't hurt.
Listen, we need the exclusive on that album. We need the exclusive.
Baby, listen.
We need the exclusive. You're gonna have to come up here when you drop that.
ASAP. Okay, so you are tuning into Curvilinear Radio, and that was just the I Soldier, I Salute You, and Tiffany Marie. Baby, listen, that was hot. That was hotness. So we're going to jump into this subject. I am Mary J. B.
And it's Misha Miss Hotspot in the building.
So we are going to finish. This is part 2 of our subject from last week. If you did not tune in last week, we talked about being victims of sexual abuse and molestation. I am a victim, as well as Miss Misha shared her story, and I shared my story. So if you did miss it, please tune in to YouTube. You can definitely go back and watch that episode, because we definitely talked about some things, some touching things. We have got word back that it did influence some people, so I definitely appreciate that. We love the feedback on our shows. If you definitely want to talk to us about it, we don't have no problem. Again, our email, our inboxes are always open for open communication. If there's something that you want to hear about or something that you want us to talk about, please inbox us or email us at curvilinearradio at gmail.com, and we'll be happy to put that topic on our roster. So we're going to jump into this topic, knowing the signs. A lot of people don't look at the signs. So I wanted to give out some things that will help you as a parent identify the signs within your child. A lot of parents overlook it because when they were a child, it might have happened to them and their parent didn't take it as seriously. So they don't have that guide of what they should do as a parent when their child comes to them, or not be able to identify the signs itself because their child didn't come to them, but their child is scared to tell them that this happened to them.
Right.
So those are two things that is challenging as a parent, to be able to internally accept that your child was a victim, as well as accept that your child isn't willing to tell you that they were a victim.
Right.
Okay. So these are things that you can talk to them about, or look at them if there's been changes. So here's a list. I did look up some information, as well as myself. I have identified with some of these things on this list that helped me identify and get over some things
Right.
when it came to being a victim. So behaviors you may see in a child or adolescent, having nightmares. If they sleep and they wake up in the middle of the night in cold sweats and they just can't tell you what happened to them, that might be a sign. You might want to probe a little more. You might want to get them help. Have them draw it out, things of that such that you might be able to encourage them to open up to you. Seems distracted or distant. That's one thing I was very, very, I checked out, like I said last week. I checked out. So I was distant. My mom would try to have conversations with me and I would be dry when I spoke to her. And it was my own internalization of the issue. Like I felt like I couldn't talk to anybody, no matter if it was just hello. I just didn't feel comfortable talking to anyone, because when I finally did talk, I didn't feel like I was being heard.
Right.
So sudden mood swings, rage, fear. It could be you going over somebody's house and all of a sudden they clam up. And it's probably because that somebody in their house did something to them, or something in their house reminds them of somebody who did something to them. Right. So those are things that you need to pay attention to. Insecurity, withdrawals, leaves clues that seems likely to provoke a discussion or sexual issue. So it might be something that they drew, or something that a doll, they might leave it with another doll laying on top of it. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay attention to things like that. Where is your 7-year-old seeing Barbie and Ken having sex?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Those kind of things, you need to pay attention to that. Developing new or unusual fears to certain people.
Yeah.
So if it's a male that abused them and you introduce them to another male and they clam up,
and it may not even be certain people. It can be just that sex of
sex of a person.
So if it's a girl and she clams up at any man,
that might be a sign. They don't feel comfortable with these new people because of something that happened to them by somebody that they probably didn't know, or somebody that they did know. You never know. You have to open your mind to those things. Suddenly has money or toys. Like, where are you getting this stuff from? Who done gave you this stuff? Somebody is paying them, giving them things to keep them quiet. Right. That's a sign. You need to pay attention to those things. Thinks of self or body as repulsive, dirty, or bad.
I did that. It's funny because I read through the list and I was pointing out like, dang, I did that. Dang,
I did. I did a couple of these things.
Yeah, I did that.
It's definitely something that is sad and troubling. When you think back, to have a child all of a sudden have money in their pocket and you didn't give it to them.
I mean, I'm not a parent, but that would definitely be a sign for me. Like, where you get some money from? Because my mama would have definitely, real quick, Dad, right? Where you get some money from?
I gave you money 3 weeks ago. That money should be gone. Where that money come from?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where you get that money from? So these are questions that you should internally ask yourself if your child is doing any of those things on the list.
And I think a lot of it has to do with, especially nowadays, what I've seen of parents are you're scared to be nosy in your kid's business.
Because you're trying to be a friend. And, my mom used to always tell me, I'm not your friend. Amen.
I'm your mom.
Amen.
When we get older, that might happen, but I'm not. Now I am my mother's friend, but I'm her daughter first. So be nosy.
You have to.
I was not allowed to be in no room with my door locked, even though I isolated myself. I can go in my room and shut my door. Locking it, out the question.
Oh yeah.
And you couldn't be in there too long unless it was bedtime, because I need to know why are you in here.
Why are you in your room? Exactly. You have
to. What you up here doing?
You have to.
Who are you talking to on the phone? Where are you going? Where they parent? I need to meet their parents before you go. It's okay to be in your child's business.
And what y'all think?
Like my mom used to say, you ain't got no business because you ain't got no bills.
Baby, listen. What y'all think is probing or not giving your child space? A lot of kids need that.
Yeah.
And they yearn for it. So even though they might be like, oh, she get on my nerves, I'm telling you, my mom I'll be like, oh my God, why she asked me this question? But now as an adult, I appreciate that. And I feel like when my mom didn't ask me questions, I was like, okay, what's wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like, they yearn for it. They need that. They need that you care about them. If you just let your child just go up in the room for 3, 4, 5 hours and you don't say nothing to them, they feel like they don't count.
Right.
Like you don't care about them. Absolutely. So what's the point of me coming to you and talking to you about anything if you can't even acknowledge me for 20, 30 minutes?
And be a parent that don't be afraid to have a conversation about sex with your child.
Baby, that's going to be upcoming next on our list. Signs of more typical adolescence: self-injury, inadequate personal hygiene. That was something I went through.
Okay. As
a child, I felt like if I was, if I didn't freshen up, that they would leave me alone.
Right.
But they didn't care. They didn't care. When I finally got into like middle school, then I would just like forget it. You know what I'm saying? But younger, yes, I did not freshen. Like I was like, no. Wow. Now I can't go without a shower or bathing. But it was like as younger, I felt like if I maybe he'll leave me alone or maybe she'll leave me alone. But then it got to the point where they didn't care.
Right.
But that's something that I connected with when I saw that list. Like, wow, that is something that I went through as a kid. My mom would be like, get a shower. And I'll be like, no, the boogeyman coming.
Yeah.
But she was thinking it's the scary movie, but it's not. Right. It's not. It's not. It's that person that hurt me. I don't want to be in the shower. I don't want to be naked. I feel like if I'm naked, that's easy access.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I feel like I take my clothes off, that's easy access. That's scary for a kid, for real. So these are things: runaway, depression, suicide, fear of intimacy, compulsive eating or dieting. Mm-hmm. I was a compulsive eater. Mm-hmm. I would eat sugar all day, back to back to back to back to back to back. Mm-hmm. So,
and these two are interesting. Well, this one's interesting. When I saw it, sexual promiscuity.
Yes.
I can relate
because
to that.
Girl, who you telling? You're introduced to sex at a young age, and you feel like if you open up to them, somebody who's not your family or somebody who's away from your sexual act, if you open your way up to them, then maybe they'll love you, maybe they'll care about you.
Yeah.
Because that's your only way of getting attention.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only thing you knew.
Exactly.
It's sex.
And then drug and alcohol abuse.
Yes.
I definitely became a temporary drunk.
I ran away from drugs and alcohol. As y'all can see, I don't drink. I never even wanted to.
Yeah, for me, I needed a mental escape.
And that's sad that you wanted to check out.
Yeah.
In an inebriated way.
It was like I guess you could call it a suicide without dying. Because you just,
draining yourself.
Check yourself out. No, not really. Just to, you remember that movie? You remember Ray? Remember the part where he was talking about when he first was going to do the drug, and he said it'll take away all your pain, worry, whatever. That.
You just wanted to take it away.
Just take that memory, that pain, that vision, everything. Because it took a long time for me to remove the memory from my frontal lobe.
Yeah. Me too. It took me probably until I got married.
Yeah. Even after I became sexually active, I still had a hard time.
Me too.
Getting rid of that.
Me too. And even especially when I was younger, if I did go there, I felt dirty. I didn't feel. Even though I played it well, right. I didn't feel worthy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it made me feel disgusting afterwards. Yeah. It always did.
Always.
But I felt like if I did, that was my way of being connected to them. You know what I'm saying? And made me feel like, oh, they like me. They like,
It was their only way of accepting you.
Exactly. Yeah. Because I didn't have any other kind of acceptance other than a sexual act.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a few other signs here I'm looking at. I think we're looking at the same thing. For anybody that wants these signs, by the way, you can go. They're on the web www.stopitnow.org if you want to look that up for future reference. But these are some more typical signs of younger children. If you have an older child behaving like a younger child, such as bedwetting or thumb sucking. Now, if you know your kid thumb suck,
right, that's nothing.
But that's different. But if they pick up a brand new habit,
out of the blue, they just want to suck their thumb, and you like, baby, you ain't never sucked your thumb before. What's going on with you?
Or they start acting younger. I've seen that before, but I never thought in my right mind that would be a sign. I've seen that before, where an older child all of a sudden just start acting like the baby.
Because sometimes it can come off as, especially if they got other siblings.
Yeah.
It can come off as them being needy or feeling neglected. Right. So they feel like the baby is getting attention. Let me act like a baby too.
Exactly.
But sometimes it's like when I was a baby, I wasn't messed with. So maybe I can be a baby again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
and these you have to look into that, the signs are there so that to make you ask the questions.
Correct. And ask yourself questions and investigate your child. It's not saying that if your child does this, that they are a victim. No, we're not saying that. We're just saying that if your child doesn't do any of this, but out of the blue, they start doing this, then baby, listen, you need to open your eyes and your ears and pay attention to your child. That's all we're saying.
Ask the right questions.
Ask the right questions.
You don't want to ask. Don't be scared. Just figure it out.
Exactly. You have to.
What else they have? Has new words for private body parts.
Yes.
Resist removing clothes when appropriate times. I was that way. I hated taking my clothes off. Whether in the bath, bed, toileting. My major thing was at school, gym. I couldn't stand it. Ask other children to behave sexually or play sexual games. Back in the day, what was that called? House, yeah. Yep.
But the thing is that that's when you knew your kid, because you could play house without humping.
You can play house without humping.
But if your child wants you, like, let's go lay in the bed, and you go in the room and you see them laying in the bed together and they humping, what are you doing under the covers?
Yeah,
that ain't house. That ain't how we play house. You better go in that kitchen set and make a dinner. That's how you play house. Let you feed your husband and your kids. That's your imaginary stuff that you do. But if you want to play house and you automatically want to go lay in the bed, that's a sign that something happened or they seen something that was inappropriate.
Right.
Period.
And then the big one that I know a lot of people have heard is when they wet and soil accidents that's unrelated to toilet training.
Yes.
That's like the number one top of the list sign that I know everyone knows that, but it's still there. Like these are just, you got to pay attention, but definitely go to the website, www.stopitnow.org if you want to get a list of those signs or any further information, or just Google.
Please do. Please Google. So, we are now going to open the lines. It is 8:30, so the phone lines are open if you do want to jump in and talk on this topic. Molestation, knowing the signs. How can you tell if your child is been a victim? It's very, very hard for some parents to probe, but it's so needed. You should have family meetings at least once or twice a month to talk about things that are inappropriate, things that can happen, even when it comes to kidnapping, fires. All of those things should be incorporated in your family lives. You should be able to sit down and talk to your child about any and everything. If they're being abused, meaning a cousin, uncle, anybody touching them inappropriate, it could be physical, meaning like they're just beating them, pinching them inappropriately, poking them with something inappropriately. Those kind of things can trigger your child to act differently when they're around certain people. So you have to pay attention and have monthly meetings. I did look up, and I was going to save this, but I'll go ahead and talk about it now. They talk about safety plans. So that's something that I'm going to definitely set up with my daughter, and have a safety plan. When it comes to the safety plan, you want to incorporate a couple of things when you have these meetings with your child. Set up a safety plan. Educate everyone in your family, meaning anybody, your mom, uncles, anybody who's there in your home, your stepkids, your husband, cousins, anybody that's in your home and is around your children should be a part of these meetings. They don't have to physically be there, but you should be talking about them. You understand? You should be able to talk about everything with your child when it comes to being proper, how to properly name body parts. Quit giving these body parts kitty names to these kids. Understand me? Properly name them. Vagina, penis. Those are words that they don't have to say out loud, but they need to know that that's it. Because when an adult say, "Let me touch your kitty cat,"
yeah,
that's huh?
Yeah.
What? No, you need to educate. Then when that kid says, "Mom, so and so said, let me touch that kitty cat," you go, "What the hell?" He say what?
Right.
So you have to educate your children on what's inappropriate names for things and what's the proper names for things. Okay, you need to have these open conversations with your children. And then you want to also tell them no one has the right to touch their private parts. No one has the right to touch their private part without them saying it's okay. So that means even you, mom, even you, daddy, if your child says, "Oh, my vagina itches," or my private is itching, and you say, "Well, let me see it," and they say, "No, I don't want you to see it," then you need to accept that no and educate them that no one should be looking at you if you don't feel comfortable. And if you don't feel comfortable, baby, then let mommy know, because I still would need you to be looked at. So let's go to a doctor. If you don't want mommy to look at it, we're going to have to make a doctor's appointment so mommy can have the doctor make sure you're okay down there. You need to be able to accept their no's. Even though you want to force them and say, "No, let me look at it." If they don't feel comfortable, it's probably a reason. So you need to talk them through it and see what's going on with them mentally on why they don't want you to look at it. And also give them other options for somebody who's a doctor to be able to look at them appropriately if they don't feel comfortable with you. Okay. So you also want to talk about what is sexual abuse. It's okay to talk to your children about what is abuse and what is okay. A healthy sexual conversation should be had with all children. And it doesn't mean intimacy. It doesn't mean the act of sex. It means sexual orientation, sexual body parts, what should be touched and what shouldn't be touched. How does it feel if someone touched you inappropriately? You can talk about those things with your children. You can. If my 7-year-old, I tell her, girl, if anybody touch your booty or anybody touch your chest area and you feel uncomfortable, let mommy know. If you get a tingly feeling that because somebody touched you, that means that that person is touching you inappropriately.
See, I'm bad. That's probably why I don't have no kids.
What you mean?
Because, see, I teach my goddaughter different. I let her know, she knows, where people can and cannot touch you. But, see, I'm bad. Look, if a boy touch you on your booty or anywhere else, they ain't got no business, I teach her how to punch them.
Violence. I know that's
a problem. She can very well defend herself.
Yeah. Right?
So, yeah, that's probably why God ain't give me no kids.
Baby, listen.
They be
I'm all down for I tell my baby all the time, you better scream, kick, and punch until you get free. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that you should just let them touch you and walk away. No. But I want her to know that that person who touched her and she felt that kind of way, that's inappropriate. You should tell mommy, and mommy will make sure that that person is never around you again. Ever around you again. Ever. Okay? Yeah. So I want that to be very clear. You need to be very clear with your children, and you can word it the way that your child will understand, because not every child is going to understand this language. Not every child is going to get what you're saying. So you have to make sure you adapt and make sure that you educate your child the best way you see fit. So we got a call.
We got a caller.
Hello, thank you for calling Curvilinear Radio. Who is this?
Yes, Tiffany Marie.
Hi, Tiffany.
Hi, lady.
We are so. Did you hear us play your song?
I didn't.
Oh.
I'm kind of busy running around.
It's okay. I'm gonna play it again.
Okay, good. I'm about to tune in as soon as I get station out to tune in. But I just wanted to call and thank y'all for definitely playing the song and for the love and for the awareness and for the platform that y'all have. Like, it's amazing.
Oh, thank you, girl. We so appreciate you. Thank you so much for blessing us. Like, we so love this song. I Soldier as well. We give we over here saluting him.
Absolutely.
So we said we want to do some things with both of y'all. I told her, I said, y'all need to do a whole album collab, like some old Lauryn Hill, Nas, some old Fugees. I need that all because it gave me that whole vibe, that song.
Yes, baby.
Yeah. No, and I mean, I think it's dope. Like, Soul had the concept, and he kind of just put me on it. He took me completely out of my comfort zone, but it's such a dope song. And
man, that song is fire.
I'm trying to give it to homie and see if we can get something popping.
Yes. Please do. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Amen. We are so grateful. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll let y'all go. Thank you. Love you guys.
Love you too. Okay. Bye. Yes, Miss Tiffany Marie blessed us again. I love her. Like, she's everything. Okay, I love her whole life. So I'm so happy that I Soldier, moved her out of her comfort zone, because that song, baby, listen.
That's where success is, though. It's not in your comfort zone. Y'all didn't know that. This is your first. We're gonna call it some Thursday motivational speech in here real quick.
Baby,
the success is not in your comfort zone. You have to get uncomfortable. That's where magic happens.
That's where magic happens.
That's where the blessings lie.
Because I surely was nervous to do this radio.
Listen,
and I was like,
when you remember my audition? Y'all was like, now you still gonna be on camera. I'm like,
oh, for real? Okay. So yeah, you gotta step out of your comfort zone a little bit sometimes to get where you need to be. Mm-hmm. Even in your career. I used to question myself all the time, self-doubt. I don't think I'll be able to do it. I don't think I'll be able to succeed. Mm-hmm. And every time I got a promotion, I did well. So it's like I start patting myself on the back, because Lord, thank you, Jesus, knock on wood, every job that I ever applied for, I've been able to get. Mm-hmm. So I've been blessed in that manner. But I just hope that it keeps it keeps going. Knock on wood, Lord Jesus, in your name, amen. We pray. So I will touch. Okay, hallelujah. Almost, baby, almost caught the Holy Ghost. So
ain't that wrong with it.
So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna jump into this next song. And then I'm gonna play my I Soldier again because that shit was hot. I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to curse, but that's
how
hot.
good it is, though. Bring that soul out of you.
It did. So this song right here is Joe Diggs. Fuck me back. I cursed again.
I love when you do it like that. When you do it like that. When you do it like that. Do it like that. You watch your back and you fuck me back. I love when you do it like that. When you do it like that. Do it like that. You watch your back and you fuck me back. Fuck me back. Fuck me back. Fuck me back. I love you, fuck me back. 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 I love you, fuck me back. You say you're not ready, but baby, I'm ready. So let me convince you. I'm feeling your nails when you're scratching my back. So can you be gentle? It was all that please don't forget. So scream in the prayer now. Your body is soaking, you're dripping so wet. Girl, I can feel you. I'm pressing your body and mind. I called you up work, we got plenty of time. So baby, relax, let your body unwind. Fuck me, fighting a girl that you doing just fine. R. Kelly also just bump and grind. Just bump and grind. I'ma make you say hey. Do it all type of different ways. I love when you're making that face. Your body make a nigga go crazy. You finish, you ain't even trying to stay. That's why I fuck with shorty the long way. I love when you do it like that. When you do it like that. Do it like that. You watch your back and you fuck me back. I love when you do it like that. When you do it like that. Do it like that. You watch your back and you fuck me back. Fuck me back. Fuck me back. Fuck me back. I love you, fuck me back. Fuck me back. Fuck me back. Fuck me back. I love when you fuck me back. I got your legs up, you in a sort position. You the baddest thing around, no competition. Do your thing on that pole while I throw these bands. Ass so fat, can control these hands. Girl, I don't really mind tipping, but what I'm really trying to do is put this dick in. Back break, leg shake with this dick in. Grab your cheeks kinda hard like I'm sick of you. She was shy till I put her on a perk. 4 minutes later, she was off. Backpedaled in that damn pussy so hard, she was screaming, oh Lord, only thought she died. I'm waiting on my second win, baby. And you can go and bring your friend, baby. And I don't care if y'all can take it to your Barbie house. My dick harder than the rim, baby. Back shots, hit it off the glass. Ripping on the waist while she throwing back the ass. Got this Henny dick so I'm knowing I can last. Pulling on the ponytail while she throwing it back. I got girls kissing girls, I'm a Mac. Shout out to the bitches that know how to throw it back. Shout out to the bitches that know how to throw it back. Yeah, shout out to the bitches that know how to make a rack. I love when you do it like that. When you do it like that. When you do it like that. Do it like that. You watch your back and you fuck me back. I love when you do it like that. When you do it like that. Do it like that. You watch your back and you fuck me back. Fuck me back. Fuck me back. Fuck me back. I love
what y'all think about this? Hey, when you fuck me back. Hey,
definitely a club banger right there.
That's
Joe get banged in a couple places actually
with Josh K.
No,
I believe. Baby, listen, I'm not going there with her. You see me, I was over here trying to pop my little booty, like, fuck
like
me,
man.
Hey, yeah, girl. Look.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, 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 ding. That was a hot song. I like that. That was Joe Diggs featuring Josh K. We're going to have to play that again, too. Baby, listen. That was good. I want to know who's singing and who rapping, because it says featuring Josh K, but it sounded like Josh K was singing majority of the song, and then you had the rapper. Mm-hmm. So I want to know who rapping and who singing. So if y'all can call in and let's talk about it. I need to know. So we're going to jump back into... is that him?
Hopefully.
He about to cuss me up.
Who that is?
Hello. Thank you for calling Curvilinear Radio. Who is this?
This Raekwon.
Hi, Raekwon.
What up, though?
How are you?
We're good. How about yourself? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Hi, Raekwon. How are you? What's going on? You want to talk on this subject?
Right. I'm good. That was a nice little song there.
That wasn't it?
Yeah, that was pretty
That was Joe Diggs' Fuck Me Back.
He got us doing all kind of cursing.
Okay, I'm over here. I ain't supposed to be cussing. I'm supposed to be a good girl today.
It's all good, though.
You like that song, though? Would you like to have that in your core?
Yeah.
Hey.
You can get that on SoundCloud. Joe Diggs featuring Josh K.
I gotta fix my chair.
Because I'm pretty sure they ain't listening to it out here anyway.
Oh, you know
where you from?
I live in Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
that's you're gonna have to bump that. Show us some love out there in Jersey City.
Yes. I'm so thankful that you're even listening to us all the way in Jersey. And I love your accent. Y'all know I love your accent.
Oh, glory.
Baby,
yeah,
listen. Well, thank you so much for calling in. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about? Did you want to talk on this subject, or you just wanted to tell us how great that song was?
I just wanted to tell y'all how the song was.
Great.
We'd appreciate.
Did you listen to I Soldier? Did you like that one?
I didn't catch that one.
See, I'm about to play it again for you real soon. So please keep tuning in for that one. If you like Joe Diggs' song, you're gonna like this one.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Y'all enjoy your evening.
Thank you. You too. Thank you for calling.
Keep doing what y'all doing.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
All right.
All the way from Jersey.
All the way from Jersey, baby. Listen.
Out there.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
You know,
let's go.
You know, I like to travel now. That's what I do.
That's what I love to do. Let's get it. That ain't nothing but a road trip. Yeah. That ain't that far. So we can make that happen. So thank you so much for tuning in to Curvilinear Radio. We're going to keep this subject going. And we're going to keep talking about this subject, molestation, knowing the signs. What can you do as a parent to motivate your child to talk to you about if you feel like they are changing? One thing that I definitely read up on is that if you have open conversations with your child at a young age, they're more motivated to talk to you. And if you have someone in place, like a safe person, I'm sorry, I think I muted you. Can you talk to me?
You have me on mute.
Okay, there you go. So,
new boo from Jersey couldn't even hear me. Oh, did I say that out loud?
He could hear you. I didn't mute you until after I muted the wrong one. He heard you. New boo from New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? I just like his voice. Anyways, let's go back to this subject, okay, before you get me in trouble. Okay, so when it comes to what you can do as a parent to get your child to motivation to talk, if they don't feel comfortable with you, you should have a safe person. Ask your child, is there somebody in close proximity, family, or even if they want to see a therapist, somebody safe that they want to talk to if anything happened. If anything that they feel may change their mood or anything that harmed them, is it okay if mommy asks you questions, or would you like somebody else to be able to ask you those questions? Would you feel comfortable if this happened that you would want to go see somebody, or is it somebody in a family that you would feel free with talking to or going to? Have a safe person in line for those kind of things. Because if your child is going through something, you have that already in their mind, and they know, I don't feel comfortable talking to my mommy about that. They can be like, Mom, you think that we can go ahead and talk to so-and-so, or do you think that you can make me an appointment with doctor or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Just have a safe person in line. So when your child goes through these things, these problems, these changes in their mood, their these harmful acts that may have happened to them, then you already know what you need to do as a parent. You already have that in line. Having open, like I said, having your child write out or draw things that may have happened. You can give them a piece of paper and say, hey, baby, you may not want to talk to me about it, but do you mind drawing a picture? Mm-hmm. Tell mommy what happened in art form, get some crayons and just draw out how you feel. Tell mommy how you feel. Mm-hmm. Those kind of things will help your child open up. A lot of kids don't like to talk, but they will draw out. Like a lot of kids, even when they don't want to, they draw out things at school, and then you get a call saying your kids drew a picture of somebody bleeding on the street. Because that's probably something that they saw in a movie, or maybe something that they saw in real life that happened. So if you inform your child of other ways that they can outlets that they can express themselves with, that might help them open up to you.
Right. And sometimes some parents, I think a lot of people need to do self-analysis and just be honest. But sometimes you are the safe person. But I've noted, I've seen a lot of times y'all don't talk to y'all's kids no more.
Don't.
You gotta communicate. Don't. You are their safe person. You are their Superman. You are their Superwoman. Exactly. Batman, whatever. You are their hero. And so they feel like they're safest with you. But if you're not communicating and talking with them, then they're not going to come to you with what they feel is a secret.
Exactly.
With something they feel that may hurt them, or they're not going to talk to you. You have to talk to them. You have to.
And sometimes you be so busy that you don't realize, because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a big person that when I'm going through something, I shut down. So, and then I end up making myself busy where I don't think about it, and then I check out again.
Right.
So with me being so open with my child, she'll tell me, like, Mom, hello, like, get off your phone, quit writing that book, that story, mommy, let's talk. And, or she'll be like, Mom, can I sleep with you? Can I get in your bed? Like she will try to force herself to, then I know something's wrong. Because usually my baby is just to herself, right? But if she's like in a mood, or she misses her daddy, you know what I'm saying, then I know when she comes to me and wants to be up under me, then her mind is wandering. She's in a missing mode. Like, I miss you, I need you around, somebody, my daddy. And now that she got a phone, baby, she texts me all her feelings. Mommy, I miss you so much. I'll be like, I miss you too. Mommy, I love you. When are you coming home? Now she wants to be my boss now that she got a phone. So it's too fun. And now she wants to send me everything that she wants for her birthday. Her birthday is next month. So she's sending me images of every toy that she wants for her birthday. And she's sending it to my sister. We were sitting right next to each other, and we both got a text from my daughter.
So I got some shopping to do.
Exactly. So it's just like having open conversations allow them freely to express themselves with you. If they don't feel free, then there's something missing in y'all's relationship.
And if you are a victim and you have a child, don't be afraid to share your story with your child so they can understand where you are coming from and why. And
sometimes you got to wait until they hit a certain age to express that. But you definitely want to be open with your child to let them know your past, because that kind of helps. You don't want to be too open, but you definitely want to let them know, hey, mommy has been there.
Right.
Daddy has been there. So you're not alone in this. You want to take the blame off of them. You want to have conversations with them to let them know that they are never at fault. And a lot of kids, because they're so young, they internalize everything. Even when you punish your child, like my daughter, I tell, I might fuss at her and she'll be like, it's always me. It's, they internalize things and they think it's it's them, and then you be like, girl, you in your mind you saying you dramatic, but that's how they feel. You know what I'm saying? They really feel, because I was a child like that. My mom used to tell me all the time, like, I am my daughter. Like, I literally would act like a soap opera, you know,
for real,
because you're definitely feeling like everything you're getting yelled at. You're the only one getting yelled at. If you have siblings, especially, because me and my sister, I'd be like, you yelling at me. I don't see you yelling at her, you know, because you feel like it's always you, and because you're not looking at other aspects. You're a child, so your mind is here. What's in front of you? And right now, you're in front of me, Mom, and you're yelling at me. And you just yelled at me yesterday. You yelled at me before. Right. So they're not thinking about, okay, yesterday you also yelled at my sister. You also yelled at my brother. They're thinking about this tunnel right here. So you have to take that blame off of them.
Right.
You have to let them know that, yes, you do bad things, but that does not mean that you deserve this.
Right.
You don't deserve somebody abusing you. You don't deserve nobody putting their hands on you unlawfully, unwillingly.
Right.
You don't have that kind of a behavior that would trigger something like that to be deserving. You don't. So as a child, you are never at blame for somebody touching you inappropriately.
Right.
Never. So if this happens to you, and they say, you can let them know things that people say to them. So they know, my mama told me about that. You know what I'm saying? My mama told me that somebody would say they would kill my mom and kill my daddy if they touched me.
Right.
Or I'm touching you because mommy yelled at you yesterday because you ain't washed the dishes when you were supposed to. No, my mama told me about things like this. Right. You know what I'm saying? People like to put the blame on you to make, especially sexual deviants. They like to put the blame on you to control you. Sorry, I'm over here abusing the mic, having flashback. So they want to try to control you and be able to get their urges off on you. So whatever they can do to control you mentally is going to lead to them being able to control you physically. They start with the mind games. They always, most, especially if they're adults, they start with mind games. Most kids, sexual assaults, kid-on-kid sexual assault usually don't start that way. They usually start with just a touch here just to see if you go and say something. We opening the lines. Hello, thank you for calling Curvilinear Radio. Who is this?
Hello?
Hello.
Are you there, caller?
If you're there, speak to me. Hello? Okay, we're going to hang up. Please call back.
I don't know what happened there.
Me either. But most sexual kids on kids sexual abuse usually starts with, you know, when you playing tag outside, they might slap you on your butt just to see if you're going to, you know, say something. Or if you in the house playing hide and seek, they might pinch you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Grab your boobie and be like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're a boy, grab your private area and keep it moving, just like, oh, I didn't mean to, I bumped it. You know what I'm saying? That's the kids are seeing how far they can go before you tell. You know what I'm saying? If you don't tell, then it's the next step. It's the next step. Then boom, they got you. Right. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to grown-ups, they kind of trick you. They give you candy. They buy you toys. They give you money. They tell you, you know, oh, your mama told me this about you. Or your mama told me that about you. Your daddy is gone. You know, you're the reason why your daddy's gone. Did your mommy tell you that? You know, it's kind of getting you mentally for you to lean on them. You know what I'm saying?
For you to accept your punishment.
Exactly.
Basically.
Whatever they're going to do to you, they want you to accept it. I gave you money, so you owe me. Right. You know what I'm saying? I gave you this, you owe me. I helped your mama with rent, you owe me. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for me, you would be out in them streets. Right. You know, those kind of mental games that people play on kids when they're adults. You know, kids on kids is a little different. That's why you have to be careful with when you allow kids to be left alone.
And then there are some signs that I looked up that I think are interesting. You also need to know the signs of a predator.
Baby, listen.
You know, it's not just paying attention only to the kids, because you can't bank on them 100% being willing to, you know, reach out to someone.
You're so right.
To talk to somebody about it, especially depending on how bad it was of an experience for them. You know? Go
ahead and show us the list.
So one of the signs I saw were that if you have someone who, an adult, this happens a lot with family members. You have a family member adult that always wants to be alone with your child, wants to play alone with them. You know,
I got
you should never have. You know, there was a reason that our parents back in the day did the things that they did, and a lot of people shun on the old school way of doing things, but there was always a bottom line reason. There was a reason you didn't hang at a certain age with another certain age of kids. There should be no reason a 16-year-old is playing with a 5-year-old alone in a room with the door shut.
Amen.
They probably playing video games. That 5-year-old ain't gonna do nothing but mash them buttons. Y'all not playing. No. You can play together in a room where I can see y'all. You know,
I should be able to see everything.
Let's see if I can find some other ones here. I'm gonna look up and see if I can find.
I got a couple of them. One, if you have a man that you've met and they are so eager to meet your kids and y'all don't even know each other that well,
yeah, that's
a big sign.
That's a huge sign. That's
a big sign. If you meet even a woman or a man and you just met them and they like, oh, you got a daughter? Oh, when am I gonna meet them? And we only known each other for a couple weeks. Boy, bye. Have a seat. Okay, you're not gonna meet my child. You need to, if that person is so eager to, or if you just met them and they're at your house and y'all chilling, and you be like, oh man, I need to run to the store. Oh, go ahead. I'll watch your kids. What I look like leaving you here with my child in my home? Don't leave your kids somewhere with a man or a woman who are eager for you to go ahead and step out the door. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you go to any kind of facility where your kid is going to be with adults that you don't know, you need to be mindful and watch those things. Like I don't play. I don't let my kid go to like you know, when they be having these workout places, they be like, oh, $1, keep your kids. I'm good. I'm not trying to say that all places are bad. There's a lot of facilities that are good, but me personally, I just don't feel comfortable with leaving my child in those kind of environments. That's just me, because I know a lot of environments where they do stuff like that. They have kids and they be touching them and doing inappropriate games with them, and then you go home and your child is acting funny. Why? Because so and so in the workout center touched me inappropriately. So you have to work. You have to definitely pay attention. If you're going to leave your child with somebody that you don't know, then you need to go there prior. You need to go there prior and watch them, how they work with those kids.
Yeah.
Have a sit down, watch them interact with the other kids, and then make your decision on if you feel comfortable with your child going there.
There's some other signs, you know, and this is stuff that you can notice as just a person out if you see another adult, especially if you're in a playground area. Long stares or periods of watching a child. If you're a single parent and you get somebody that, you know, they say here, if you get someone basically a new love interest and they seem too good to be true and they're interested, like you said, in hurrying up and filing for rights for the child, you know, to be a father role or mother role of the child, that's a sign.
That's a sign.
Ain't nobody coming along. I mean, you know, that's something that you as the parent of the child should offer to that person. But if they're volunteering themselves up as to be an adoptive parent to your child,
we gonna have to be together, right? We gonna have to be together for a long time.
I'm talking somebody that you just met 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago. No,
ain't no way.
You know, pay attention to how I'm big on it. I pay attention to how men handle little girls and boys, you know.
You always want to tickle them.
Always want to tickle them.
What the hell you want to tickle my daughter for? You got her down on the floor.
You know, the way they hug them, hold them a certain way. You know, where's your hand at? You know, if you got that man that always wants them to sit, don't sit on my lap. Always wants them to sit in their lap. Your daughter do not need to be sitting on a grown man's lap. That's not her father.
Sit on that. Come sit on Uncle Lou's lap. No. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Y'all need to pay attention to these things. Like, for real.
Stop letting your drunk Uncle Lou let your little girl
let your daughter sit on his lap. Like, what he need her sit? Go get a blanket. Your lap cold. Go get your blanket. You know what happened to folk when they drink. You know what endorphins it activates. Stop letting people
It's hard. I know.
And then they don't want to sit them on their knee. They actually want to sit them right
up
here. That's a problem.
A big problem.
No.
You got to pay attention not just to the kids, but to the adults.
The adults that are around your child.
For my single mothers out here, because I hear the stories too many times, please stop trusting these brand new ass men. Excuse my language. I'm sorry, but it pisses me off. Stop trusting these brand new ass men with your kids.
Amen.
Especially when they don't have none of their own.
None of their own.
When they do have some of their own, but
they ain't around. Baby, listen. Look, I gotta go. Ting, 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 ting. That is a big sign. Any man out here that want to be with your kids but don't want to be with his own,
that's a problem.
That's a problem, and it don't mean that he a deviant. That means he ain't no real man. Period. A man that is not willing to be around his own kids. He over here buying you stuff for your kids, but he ain't over there doing for his own. Mm-hmm. A woman too. Yeah. A woman so geeked to be a mother to your kids, but she over here neglecting her own. That's a sign, sweeties. Please don't let the vagina and the penis get y'all blinded by these idiots. Please. I promise you, ain't no ding ding, ain't no vagina in this world more important than your children.
Period.
Please. That bothers my spirit. I'm sorry, I had to go there a little bit. Let me woosah.
Because I'm the same way. And I don't know if a lot of people know this, but some sexual predators become violent.
They do.
To where they will do violent harm to the point of death.
Your kids.
To your child.
That's what happens a lot of times where these men out here, and I see it in women too, where they abuse their kid. You over here letting this man babysit your child, and your child is being beat to death because it cried all night.
Right.
Your child is being shook because the baby cried and is hungry. Mm-hmm. Yep. You over here killing your daughter because the boyfriend that you let in is touching your daughter.
Yep.
If it wasn't for you, he would want me. Things like that. That's sad. You, my friend, are mentally disturbed. You need help. I promise you. These babies, I just saw on Facebook, it bothers me sometimes when they show babies dead on Facebook.
I can't look at it.
I usually just scroll up, but my sister showed me this video where this couple abused and beat their child. It's so disgusting. And you over here, y'all playing damn double dutch on this baby, taking turns. That's a problem. It bothers my spirit. That's why I'm a person who don't watch the news. I don't watch the news.
I watch the weather.
I don't watch the weather. I look on the phone and see what the weather gonna be. Because if I watch the weather, then that means it's gonna flash to the news, and then I might get a flash or something that
I'm out.
Baby, listen, I get the Amber Alerts on my phone, so I'm good. Facebook usually is my source of news, or my mama and my daddy. My daddy is the all-time news anchor. Mm-hmm. So if I know if something is happening, he's gonna text me. And I said this. I said once they can't text me no more, I'm gonna have to go ahead and tune into the news because they are like my only source of information. Right. Because the news makes me cry. It's like almost every week a child is harmed.
How do you think it makes me feel? Let me tell you, me and God have had a long conversation a lot of times about it, because I will never understand why these people have kids who are abusing and harming them.
The thing is that they don't want them.
Yeah, but they don't want them. You got people out here that want them.
Exactly.
Want to love them and raise them, and
a lot of
they can't get nothing.
A lot of sick people have children because they ain't on birth control, and oops, they think it's an accident. No, boo boo. That's what sex is for.
Yeah, exactly.
2, they have kids for a check because they don't want to work.
That's a whole nother conversation.
Baby, listen.
We might have to do that topic.
Or they have a kid to keep a man. Those are the kind of people that usually abuse their children.
Yep.
If you don't have a child out of love, and I mean not out of love of a man, I mean out of love of yourself, because that child is a part of you. So if you don't love you, how the heck you gonna love something that came out of you?
Right.
That's all I'm saying. So that's why the first show we said, love thyself, know what you are worth, know what you can bring to the table, all of that, the first 2 shows. Mm-hmm. You have to love yourself. Why is it so hard for people to love themselves? If you don't love you, how are you going to be able to educate somebody else on how to love you, or how are you going to be able to show love if you don't love you? Those should be the top things you should want to do every day when you wake up. Love yourself. Mm-hmm. Love you. Then you can look at your baby and love them, because they are a reflection of you. Me and my baby, we look alike. That's me. And when I look at her, I see me. When I look at her, I see her daddy. And to me, a lot of women, they be mad that the daddy left them, and that triggers abuse. Or because I read a story where a woman sexually abused her child because it looked just like his daddy. You develop a relationship with that child because that child's the closest thing to you, to their father. That's disgusting, but people do it. That's the world we live in. So you have to be mindful of your children. You have to protect your child. Your child should be like your assets. How you over here protecting your money? Baby, listen. Yeah. Your child should be just like that bank that you go to and deposit that check. Right. Your child should be that important.
Right. And then, it's funny. I had this conversation. I told somebody at work that we was going to be talking about this, and it was a guy, and he did make a valid point, and I've heard it before. And it's something that I know is a touchy subject, especially with a lot of single mothers. But you have to also, since we're talking about molestation, you also have to be aware of the fact, unfortunately, we live in a society where we have sexual predators, where there are perverts walking around looking for their next prey. So as a parent, not just moms, but dads too, you have to be conscious of the appearance that you're giving your kids, the way that your child looks. I've seen so many times these little girls they're built a certain, you can't change the way that they're built. But you can make them dress appropriately. They need to be dressed appropriately. Just because it comes in their size does not mean that they should be wearing it. Amen. I'm not telling you what to
we're not saying your child, right? That's just like saying because of how you dress, you welcome rape. We're not saying that. What we're saying is that you give off. When you have a child who has a figure, even if they don't have a figure, they're upside down, shaped like a pencil, and they got on Daisy Dukes that cut off right at their vagina. They out there doing splits. They out there doing jumping. They popping their booties. They out here, you over here putting them on YouTube, popping and locking and shaking their booties. And then you get these perverts on here commenting in your video talking about, ooh, then you get mad. No, you put that sexuality out there at a young age. You shouldn't introduce them.
Can we just say as a public service announcement, please stop recording your damn child twerking all over the dang on internet. That's called porn, people.
That ain't called porn.
I don't care. It's called porn, damn it. That's disgusting. Your 5-year-old out here popping like she auditioning for a Luke video.
Baby, listen.
These kids look like Luke dancers.
I'm surely not going to argue with you on that aspect. Let me tell you, I remember
dressed like strippers.
Baby,
what is going on?
I remember when I was probably about 9, 10.
Hell, I can do the butterfly.
Baby, listen. Remember when back in the day, back in the 90s, you used to be able to do the dog? You get on all four with your jacket and you get the popping and locking.
We call it the frog.
Baby, listen, my back used to be able to arch. I used to be able to pop it so hard.
Guys used to think I didn't have no spinal cord.
Baby, listen. And my grandmother came outside and saw me on all fours popping it, and she went off on me. That was the last time I ever popped my booty.
Yeah.
I don't even go to the club and pop my booty. Okay. And I ain't got a lot of booty, but it's still a point. I don't pop what God gave me. Okay. Now if I'm at home with my boo, or that I might wiggle it a little bit, but I don't bend over and bust it open at no club. So I don't want my child to bend it over and bust it open. So if you at home teaching your 7, 8-year-old how to bend over and bust it open, and you want to put it on YouTube, you want to put it on Vine, you want to put it on Facebook, then please believe you are inviting these nasty perverts out here to view your child.
Yes, you are.
So you want to protect your child, then you need to protect your child at all entities. Do not put your child out there in a sexual manner. Period. That is sexual.
The way they dress, the way they talk, the way they walk, the way they dance. You just can't.
You can't.
Everything is not meant for everybody, and there is a such thing as age appropriation.
I'm sorry, I got loud in the mic. I'm sorry, y'all.
Because trust me, I would probably be just as pissed off. I do get just as pissed off. I'm just being calm right now, but you gotta be conscious about that. And I was glad that he made that point. And I understood where he was coming from. A lot of people disagree with it. And a lot of people are probably disagreeing with me right now. If you do, that's fine. Call in. Let's talk about it. But at the bottom line, at the end of the day, I'm not saying you got to dress your child up to where they look like a nun, but be conscious of what you're putting them in.
It's okay to have on shorts, but the shorts should not be under the booty cheek.
I should not see your child's booty cheek.
You shouldn't.
I should not see your child's stomach and they cleavage if they have one.
Baby, listen.
They should not be walking around with a halter. Now, if you at the beach, they got a two-piece on. They got a two-piece on, not a bikini thong. Oh yeah, I've seen it.
I'm just saying. We're not saying that you should that what your child or what you wear is going to invite a sexual abuse, but we are saying be mindful of what you put out to these children.
Yes,
you have to, because you're introducing them to sexual fluid, like mannerisms. It's sexy. Your child should not come off as sexy. They should come off as a child. Stop it. My daughter, even when I say sexy, she be like, Mom, that's a bad word. Do not say sexy, because she know I don't let her say sexy.
Yeah.
So you have to
stop letting them listen to certain music.
Baby, listen.
Your child should not know the words.
I ain't gonna say that, because when I was younger, my mama surely did listen to some Marvin Gaye and some old school
music. But you're not
music.
gonna let them listen to, what's that hand song you like?
What hand song?
The nasty one.
What you mean? Fucking with me?
That one. Hell, the one we just played.
Tanks to all. No.
That's what I'm saying. Your child should not know all the lyrics to Trey Songz album.
Baby, listen, or R. Kelly's, or
R. Kelly,
anybody's,
Chris Brown, some of his songs. There's just certain things. You know how many little girls I heard singing "Drunken in Love"? It don't even sound right coming out their mouth. But do you know how many? Seriously,
how many knew the birthday cake song?
Right.
That ain't no damn. They ain't no talking about no birthday cake. Cake. Chill on me, little baby.
I'm just saying.
Listen, so we're about to play I Soldier again. Baby, listen.
Y'all better tune in.
Tune in. I hope y'all listening. Because, baby.
Look, I'm sending messages. This song is fire.
I'm telling y'all. Y'all don't want to.
Tune in. Let me put this on Facebook real quick. Tune in now.
Tune in now. I Soldier. Should I wait a couple seconds? Just go ahead and drop it.
We're gonna give them a couple seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a couple seconds.
Call your
together. Call your friends. Call your homies.
All
share this live video with all your peoples. Put it in their text messages. So all they gotta do is click on the link, because this is gonna be a song that needs to go viral. Do you understand me?
Show
614 I Soldier support. Tiffany Marie. Oh, her name is Ill Poetic.
Oh, Ill Poetic?
Yes.
I like that.
Baby. I think that's what it means. I know she got a poetic or something like that on her name. But Tiffany Marie and I Soldier, baby. I'm going to get y'all to the count of 10, then I'm going to go ahead and drop this beat, because this is fire. Every time I listen to it, I want to stand up and dance, do a 2-step or 3 or 4. Y'all know I can't really dance that well, but I be feeling like I can when I hear this music.
Listen,
baby.
Y'all need.
Then we gonna come back and we gonna finish this top. Well, when we come back, we gonna go ahead and break into our specialties. And then we can talk a little more if y'all want to call in. We got another 30 something minutes. We want to hear from you people. Like call us.
I'm gonna get that recorded.
Well, calling, baby.
I'm gonna get that little snippet. I'm gonna steal.
Y'all
that.
ready?
Eric, I'm still in that.
Let's go.
So since Marie, no longer giving light to the oppressors. I'm young, wild, and reckless. My mental armed and dangerous like a Uzi. With a double clip, work that Forrest Gump in cross country, running rampant in my nights like no one see she nice, right? Livers lubricating souls, bars locked and low. I did it, I done it. I'm bordering off better bars. I'm classic, homie. The smell of God just on me. Just that old poem, CEO, poetic. One time for the intro, let go.
It's time we rise above doubt already. Went through a drought, now they back to counting me out already. No, it's nothing but greatness. People about to witness. Was neck deep in the trenches, but now it's back to business. See, I'm mocking the culture. It's like a bird flip. They close the door when I pitch lyrical. Watch the curve shift. See, I've been working while they sleeping. I'm the third shift. Emerge cannibal with syllable, flammable word spit. Serve with food for thought, bust melons in. Bald melon, hard body, intelligent, hella melanin. Never settling for that whackness. They let them peddling. Gang fumble when they let that mumble rap settle in. Now it's a rebellion. Put them on my purge list. Check my credentials. It's essential that I'm intentional. Presence not coincidental. Ill poetic instrumental. Back window. All the back signal for the wordsmith. Hold up. But they said Soulja ain't got it. You see me in the spot, boy. Know I be on top, boy. 614, my city off top. Want a wordsmith? Let me show you what I got, boy. Hold up. But they said Soulja ain't got it. You see me in the spot, boy. Know I be on top, boy. 614, my city off top. Want the wordsmith? Let me show you what I got, boy. My life's mission is painted between the spaces and the bars in my writtens. Vivid when the visual is scripted. When you listen, you feel the vision, that flow, giving whole rhythm that controls senses. So go and let that influence enter your witter into the essence like a potion. My pictures in motion, applaud cinema. And I'm appalled. These people they got involved, be getting applause for them struggle bars in the music lately. Got it confused and made it cool to be pretenders lately. Industry trash agenda, they been Brenda babies. For them actors over backwards, they been bending lately. That's why most of the realest rappers independent lately. It's not up for debate, just turn on the radio. Take the bait, same beat, same flow. Try to make me be a slave to the movement. I'm giving them Django. When they called us at the flow, I broke up on my cue to go up like, hold up. But they said Soulja ain't got it. You see me in the spot, boy. Know I be on top, boy. 614, my city off top. Want a wordsmith? Let me show you what I got, boy. Hold up. But they said Soulja ain't got it. You see me in the spot, boy. Know I be on top, boy. 614, my city off top. Yeah, with the wordsmith. Let me show you what I got. I didn't come this far to only come this far. My eye is on a title type grind. Rhyme with reason, no time for idle time. Let you warriors run up my lane like it's easy. I'm LeBron when it's final time. Almost impossible to glorify rap. Something in the water, I'm just trying to purify. Tap my lyrical cap. Soulja wear a different kind of fresh. I'm on Mitchell and Ness. I can't rap with y'all's new era. They always make a list of who the best in the city. I'm getting used to being at the bottom of the column. Don't mean I won't continue to be a lyrical problem. Cutting off the gimmick alleyway. Reloading the arsenal of bars. 16, I gun 50. Your career slump lyrically. Dump, pump, run, Ricky. I'm here to spit that real and give them something they can feel. So I got ill, poetic, and poem C with me.
Life's a gamble, pick your suit, ace of spades, and the diamonds, black jacket, Jack and Juke it while I'm stepping stanzas. Poet on the rap scene, counters, Olaf to y'all Baudelaires. R.I.P. to your rap careers. It's just a series of unfortunate events. T. Marie, I Soulja, ill poetic on the beat.
Yes, ill poetic on the beat. That's who, I think that's who made the beat. Listen, oh my gosh.
Ill poetic.
Ill poetic.
Oh, y'all.
Look, I'm about to mute this one more time so I can hear this part right here. Because this is like my favorite line. Hold up. I think this is it.
I won't continue to be a lyrical problem, cutting off the gimmick alleyway, reloading the arsenal of bars. 16, I gun 50. Your career slump lyrically. Dump, pump, run, Ricky.
Listen.
Dump, pump, run, Ricky.
Listen. That
y'all
line.
Know what the man is talking about. I'm gonna need you to Google it. No,
baby, listen. That line. I got it right the first time. Listen, I was paying attention to these minutes. Listen, baby, that line right there.
Fire.
Run, Ricky. Ow! I'm about to listen to this all the way home. I'm just saying. I Soulja.
Y'all can follow me on SoundCloud.
Tiffany Marie, I love you.
I'll be sharing it on my page and on the Curvilinear page through SoundCloud, the link, so y'all can get that in your speaker box. I want to hear that riding through the city.
Baby, y'all, if y'all 614, and even if you ain't 614, baby, there is no way that you can say that ain't an ill song. And if you don't say that's the ill, if you do say that ain't an ill song, then I'm gonna have to ask you to clean that wax out your ears and get that bull crap rap that you be listening to.
That mumble rap.
That mumble bull crap. That
mumble.
Baby, listen, nothing but
our
respect
friend from
for that.
I hope you heard that, Jersey. I hope you heard that. I hope you gonna bump that in Jersey.
Hope you so listen to that. That was ill.
Yes.
So ill. So thank you so much for tuning into Curvilinear Radio. I'm so turned up. You heard me. I was about to say turn up. to Mr. I Soldier, I salute you. Tiffany Marie, I salute you. That was a hot song. Y'all got me all in my, like, I'm ready to go in the car and bump this all the way to freaking home.
Wait. I got it ready.
So I thank you for tuning into Curvilinear Radio. I am Mary JB.
And me, I'm sorry. I wasn't focused.
I
was not focused. I need a spanking. My bad. It's me, the Miss Hotspot Queen Misha in the building. Sorry, I was trying to get it ready on my SoundCloud, so
it's okay.
So my musical senses has got me
discombobulated
right now. You don't understand to hear that come, and it came from our city. This is 614. I don't want to hear nobody out here talking about 614 got
my ugly rap face.
Listen, we got some fire rappers out here.
Woo!
This is 614. You need to rep your city because I can. This man is blowing everybody that played on the radio all day today out the water. How about that?
How about that? How about that?
I don't care what song.
How about that?
That song right there need to hit all radio waves.
All of them.
All of them.
All.
I can see the video for that.
But. And then they play that run, Ricky. We're running. What?
Listen,
fire.
Y'all need some visual suggestions. I Soldier, Tiffany Marie. Just let me or Mary know. We'd be more than happy to give any suggestions.
You know, I love me a visual.
We can definitely do some.
I'm big on visuals.
Put on that.
So we're gonna go ahead and jump into our specialties. Listen here. So I had a couple of things I wanted to talk to y'all about since we got time. So I wanted to talk to you guys with this subject that we're talking about. And we talked about plans, safety plans. I think that it's important for you to have something that your child also writes out as a safety plan. So, and this is also something that you can post on your wall. In your house. So if you do have sexual deviance in your family, then you know that everybody in that home is very informed on sexual abuse. Okay, so y'all can make a craft board. If y'all don't know what that is, y'all can look it up. You know, you can do a poster and y'all can write out safety plan on it. Let them draw on it. Let you write down, you know, if anybody touch you, what are you supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Let them write it out and you put it somewhere so people so they can go back to see it. Like, okay, I remember mommy talking about that. Let me go here and see what I need to do. These are something that's something that you and your child can do together, and you can put it somewhere where people can see it. I don't care, put it in a frame. Let them fools see when they come in that home that people in this home is very informed of sexual deviant people in this world, and we are very well planned out on what we're going to do to a sucker like you. Okay, so let that be visual. Let that be a visual aid to them when they come into your home. Let them know that your child is very smart and they know what touch is not appropriate and what shouldn't happen to them. Period. So that's one of my things that I wanted to talk to you about. And I know the camera isn't on my face, you know, but I do have on green lipstick today.
Give me gold.
It's green with it's green with gold sprinkles, like glitter.
Kiss the leprechaun.
Baby, listen. I was trying to save this for my photo shoot. But I just couldn't. I just wanted to try it so bad. Like I couldn't help you know me. I couldn't help myself. So it's from MAC, And they have a new line that they started. I think it was like a couple months ago. But it is so moist. If y'all can see, it's green, and it definitely has green glitter in it, and it's so moist.
I see the moisture.
It, baby, listen, and it makes your lips shine, and it's still a matte. It stays. I hate you. And it stays on. It stays on for a while. Just FYI. So I wanted to share that with y'all. That's MAC. And I wanted to share with y'all my bag that I got from Etsy. If y'all don't know what Etsy is, it's a $10 a month subscription, and they give you 5 items of makeup, or you can get makeup, get all kind of makeup things, lotion, facial mask, polish, and they give you like little things, and they give it to you in a bag. So this bag says Ticket, if you can see it. Ain't that cute? It's a real pretty like orangey color, like a peach. And I just love this bag. My daughter tried to steal it from me the other day. She was like, Mommy, can I have that wallet? Girl, bye. You can have one of them other ones, but this one I'm keeping. Every month they give you a new bag. So that's what's so cute about it. Like, you can put this, you can give this away as a gift if you want to, put little things in.
You gonna have me
baby, listen, I still
got a shoe subscription. I'm trying to walk.
I have never done a shoe subscription, but I have done undies, like Splendies.
Shoe Dazzle have you you'll be mad.
I never done it. I think I might try it.
You should try it out.
See what happens. So that's my little share things that I wanted to share with you guys. If you are looking for things for makeup, that's definitely a good option. And that lipstick, baby, listen, I'm still might wear it for my photo shoot. I don't know. We'll see. But go ahead, Miss Misha Hotspot. What you got?
Let's see. What do we got? So I have tomorrow is the professional speed dating singles and for professional speed dating singles and mingle, hosted by Blessed Events to be Remembered. That's going to be tomorrow from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Lincoln Cafe, 740 East Long Street. And you can get your tickets through Eventbrite. All of these events you also see on our page. So if you're trying to keep up, just go to our Curvilinear Radio page on Facebook. You can see a lot of these I posted. For those of you who need some music concert in your life, New Kids on the Block, Paul I'm Doing Boys to Men is here tomorrow at the Shot Center. So if you haven't gotten tickets, those are still available tomorrow from 7:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. at the Shot Center. Let's see, what else do we got going on? Oh, this I found for all my seafood lovers, because I love seafood. I don't know if anybody knew that, but I love me some seafood. They're having a crawfish boil tomorrow for the public. Saturday for 2 to 6 p.m. at the Rehab Tavern, which is at 456 West Town Street. And then I got a couple local artist shows. So we have on Saturday also OG Vern, which I've told you guys about him before. He'll be opening up for Crazy and Busy Bone June 2nd.
Oh, wow.
But he's having a show, the Penn Motorcycle Show After Party. It's going to be at Rice Paddy Motorcycles. That's at 1454 North Grant Street. So hit up OG Vern on Facebook for any ticket information, or I don't even know if there's a fee, but even if it is, go out and support your local artists. We also have our very own that we just played, Mr. Ice Soja, is having the DBLK concert, which that's the Dream Big Live Classic Concert Series. That's going to be featuring Ice Soja and Xavion. That's also at the Rehab Tavern, 456 West Town Street. This is from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. It is free.
When?
This is Saturday.
This Saturday?
This Saturday, the 13th. Yes. So you're going to have Ice Soja featuring Mr. Anderson, the band, Ella Starr, who's an R&B vocalist, Tiffany Marie, the Poem C, and C10, who's a lyricist, and more. So definitely make sure you go out and support your local artists this Saturday. And then I thought I had one more, but I can't remember where it was at. Oh, yeah, sorry. Also Saturday. So if you're not into the poetry and the lyricists and the conscious rappers, You can go out and get some. This is being hosted by Raven Capone, I believe, is hosting this one. It's a release party for The World is Dying official CD release party. This is going to be held at Cookies. Cookies is at 1662 West Mountain Street. For any of you who don't know what Cookies is, it's the old Burnsies out west.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've been to Burnsies and you didn't like it, go to Cookies. It's a lot nicer. They did it up. They fixed it up. It looks nice. The drinks are really, really good. Very, very reasonably priced for all my drinkers. The bartender.
How about
awesome.
their Shirley Temples?
Yeah, never tried it, but their Washington apples are amazing.
Here we go with that liquor. I need my Shirley Temples.
Listen, I like the drink, damn it.
I like my Shirleys. They give me
mamas.
I like Sex on the Beaches, but they gotta be real fruity.
See, I can't do all that fruity.
I gotta not taste the liquor. I can't go. I'm just saying.
See, to me, I'm the opposite. I need to
but
taste
once
the liquor.
it don't matter if I taste the liquor,
right.
if I don't, it's gonna put me to sleep. So that's why I don't drink.
That's why I do dark liquor. Now, light liquor, I need all the fruit you can give me. I cannot taste that. It's like rubbing alcohol. I can't.
Liquor is liquor to me. They all weird. My mom used to send me to liquor store. I used to always call it like, what am I getting? Like, I can't see it. What are you talking about? I know nothing about liquor. Like, for real. You do not want to send somebody who don't know nothing about liquor to the liquor store. You're going to end up getting something that your ass know you don't want. Like, you got to tell me the brand, what the color of the bottle look like, so I can make sure I get you the right one.
Listen.
Baby, every ounce. Like, I don't know. I don't know nothing about liquor.
Now, I do want to talk about an upcoming event that we are going to be hosting as Curvilinear Radio. We're working on it. So we need artists, vendors. So if you got a food truck, if you sell jewelry, make jewelry, clothes. I hear there's some wig makers in Columbus, Ohio. Whatever it is that you do, you want to advertise your business, hit us up at Curvilinear Radio on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Email us at curvilinearradio@gmail.com. Your information. We're looking for artists. We're looking to do something special this summer. I'm not going to give too many details because I don't want to give it away. But if you're interested, definitely hit us up. Let us know what you're about, what your business is, if you'd be willing to be a vendor for this event. If you're an artist and you're willing to be there, we definitely want to have some live artists, local artists, not just in Columbus, all over Ohio. I want this to be an all Ohio event. This is going to be a positive event. If you're a speaker, if you're a poet, if you are a visual artist, if you just want to get a message, right? If you just want to get a message out there to our
politician,
yes. If you're a police officer and you're listening and you want to have some part in it, we definitely plan on getting the police department involved.
Yes.
So, you know, this is something that we wanted to do to create unity.
We want to have the community unite. We want to have fun, but we want to have good, clean fun.
Clean fun. So definitely send us your information. Email us, inbox us. We do respond within 24 to 48 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So send us your information. Don't be scared, people. We're here to support you. So now I hear a lot of people say we don't,
ain't nobody Columbus support.
Columbus don't get support.
Curvilinear Radio support.
We're supporting you.
We are here to support.
You gotta let us know that you want our support. You gotta send us the information. I do the best that I can to try and find new artists all the time, but it's a lot of y'all. So you have to make it known to me. Send us you see the music we playing tonight. Hopefully next week we get some more new music.
Baby.
You have to send us this information so we know you out there.
Send it. And I want to let y'all know, coming up in June 29th, we're going to have a Black Lives Matter versus Black on Black crime. So that's going to be a big show for us. So we do have two people lined up. We do have someone in law enforcement, and we also have a father that is going to come in of teenage boys and young boy, and also teenage girls. So we want to add another element to the show. So we are looking for another male, professional male, or someone who is informed on these subjects. So even politician, I just want another male, a good role modeling male. Okay, I don't want just anybody to come up in here. So I am looking for another person to come in to give their element of this subject. So if you are free, June 29th, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., please email me or inbox me, Mary Jackson, on Facebook, or email us at curvilinearradio@gmail.com. That is spelled CURRILIN as in Nancy, EAR. That's the real word. Google it, look it up. Learn something today. Curvilinear Radio at gmail.com. So
you left out the V, but that's okay.
Did I say CUR?
It's CURV.
Oh, did I? Baby, listen. That's what happened when
that's
you.
All right though.
When you want a Shirley Temple. Listen, CURV as in Victor.
Y'all can also inbox Misha Javera on Facebook. That's JEVAIRE. So definitely inbox us and let us know.
Yeah, I swear I can spell, y'all. I did put.
It's that Shirley. She want that.
Shirley. I really want to just go to sleep. I love this. I swear to goodness, I have not been sleeping that well this week. Because if y'all don't know, that Mary, as well as Kiki with the E, is going to be in Luxury of Curves.
Yeah.
Come June 4th. Now listen, let me tell y'all something. Your girls with Curvilinear Radio with a V is going to be walking in this show several times. Okay. And one of those walks is going to be lingerie.
Oh, sucky now.
So your girl been trying to work on these legs. I'm trying to get, lose a couple pounds. I'm trying to get it together. So my body is like aching. So I haven't been sleeping that well. And we're going to be dancing.
With your mama cake.
We're going to be dancing. So I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't have y'all's tickets, y'all better get it together and get them tickets. Like, for real. Hit me up if y'all want tickets. Hit Kiki up if y'all want tickets. Or go online to get your tickets. Curve the Runway, Ohio.com. It will transfer you to the link for Luxury of Curves so you can get your tickets. It is very, very, baby, listen, from the beginning to the end, this show is going to be nothing but fire. Like, we definitely got a snippet of our dance that we started practicing on. That dance is going to be hella dope. The other dancers that are going to be there is going to be hella dope. The designers that are going to be there are hella dope. Okay, so if y'all are looking for designers to design you something special, or if you have ideas of something that you want made in your size, this is where you want to be to meet some designers. Okay, this is where you want to be. I definitely appreciate meeting some of these lovely people, because every time I have an idea of something that I see that's not in my size, because I am a big girl, some of the things that are dope, that are cute, don't come in our size. And these are designers that can make plus size clothing. Not every designer know how to make plus size clothing. That's why I say not everything that is in your size is for you.
One size does not fit all.
Baby, listen, I can't fit a one size. I got breasts that don't work. Okay, it always stops right here. I can't pull it down. That ain't cute. Okay, and I got a belly. I ain't ashamed of my belly. I love it. Rub it if you my boo. I embrace that. So I'm just I'm just saying, you have to make sure that you wear clothes that fit your size. Just because you are a big girl don't mean that you should have everything that you have. Lean out, fold over. That's no.
Supposed to walk around looking like you on a gangster league.
Baby, listen, and I'm all for empowering my sisters, but I am going to be one of those sisters that will tell you that don't work for you. If you my friend, I will definitely, I'll start it off like, please don't be mad at me. I love you, but I don't like that. Don't do it. Don't. And if it's something on me that you don't like, then tell me. I'm not going to be offended. I'm either going to accept it and be like, okay, well, what's your suggestion? What else can I do that might work better for me? I don't wear tight clothing. I don't, because you don't need to see everything. That's not for you. Not all big girls need to wear bodycon dresses. That ain't for you. No. Your body ain't con.
I ain't going.
I'm just saying.
I'm done.
You have to be realistic on what fits you. So I'm telling you, June 4th.
She said your body ain't kind.
I'm just saying.
Some of y'all out here pulling a con.
Exactly. Stop it.
That's a different subject.
Baby, listen. Just stop it. Just stop it, my sisters. Please wear clothes that fit you. I love y'all with all my being.
To be able to breathe.
You are supposed to be able to breathe.
Your kitty cat needs to breathe. Some of y'all walking around looking like a yeast infection.
That if I see your camel toe one more time, ladies, I'm gonna kick you in your vagina. Your leggings are not made for you to wear as pants.
Listen,
leggings are supposed to be underclothes. That means you're supposed to wear them with something that covers your booty and your vagina. If you got a camel toe, it should not look like your vagina is eating your pants.
Listen,
that ain't hungry. That's nasty. I'm just saying, this is things that I want to help my sisters with. And I know we're giving it to y'all as a comedy, you know, like we make it, but I want y'all to be able to internalize and take it away. Like if you are one of those people that do that, I don't want you to feel like we're making fun of you, because we're not. We're just saying that not everybody is built for that stuff. There's a difference. And I know men say that you're thick, but in their mind, you are thick, but there's a cutoff when it comes to thick. That's when guys be like, you so thick. No, the heck I'm not. I'm not thick. Listen, I'm a big girl. I'm okay with saying that.
There are plenty of things. If I could wear a 2-piece bathing suit, baby, I would. But it ain't cute.
No, I take that. You rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
I'm not doing it.
I wear a 2-piece.
I
posted, girl, bye. I posted pictures of a 2-piece. There's 2 pieces that fit you in your body. There's always a swimsuit that fits you. You can wear a 2-piece. Don't let society say you can't. It's the point of buying one that fits your body. Not everybody can wear a bikini 2-piece.
A bikini.
But you can wear a high-waisted 2-piece set.
That's what I'm saying.
Or you can wear a skirt, or they even come in shorts. There's ways that or those t-shirt ones that they have now that come over with the balloon tops.
Bikini, though.
You can wear that, but you can't wear no string bikini and your belly is hiding the string. That don't work.
It doesn't work.
It don't work. If I can't pull the string on the side because I got to go under something, that means that ain't for you. Shut up, Misha. I'm just saying, my sisters. I got fat. I'm all for empowering us, making sure that we look good.
Yes.
You got to wear shapewears. You got to wear things that fit your body. You got to make sure you tuck things that's supposed to be tucked. Wear proper bras. Make sure your boobies ain't hanging. All of that stuff. It's summertime.
And stop wearing bras that is too small.
Baby, if your bra is digging in your skin, or when you take it off, you got to imprint that bra is too small. And if you wear a bra and your boobie look like it's hanging like a steak, that means that bra is too loose.
I just don't like the ones where it's so tight it look like you got a second set of breasts on top of the breast.
Bye. I'm done.
You got the Aretha Franklin going on. Like, stop doing that. I need Aretha to stop doing that. But I need y'all to for real stop. Just stop.
And there's affordable bras. Not everybody. I myself, I do have bigger breasts. So I have to buy more bras that are expensive because I can't go to Walmart. I can't buy a Walmart bra. My boobs won't fit in a Walmart bra. I have to buy bras that are a little more expensive. Okay. So that's why I shop on a sale. I wait until they get buy one, get one. Or when I get my little towards $75 card, that's what I use. 25 off of 75. You know what I'm saying? So I can get 2 or 3 bras when they have their little buy one, get one sales. Mm-hmm. So you have to shop. You have to make sure that you go somewhere and get sized appropriately. Your boobies should not be hanging.
Stop being cheap.
Stop being cheap. Don't go to Walmart if you know that you got big old breasts.
Stop being cheap. I had to listen. Let me tell y'all, ladies. Y'all ain't don't listen. And if she watching, yes, Mom, I'm about to do it. Love you. I had to tell my mom the same thing.
You have to,
because listen, I understand you trying to save money, but some things are meant to be spent for the quality of it. Baby. You got to go biddies. I'm gonna need you to go get a $40. Pick them up. Go. You can't wear $10 bras. You have to spend $20, $30, $40.
Baby, listen.
I don't want to spend $40, right? But that
bra is going to give you so much support, and it's going to last you for a long time. The bra that I got on, I didn't have this bra for about 5 years, and it's from Torrid. About 4 or 5 years I had this bra, and it's in such good condition. It's leopard. I love it, baby. Listen, if this is YouTube, I ain't gonna show y'all, but it's so I love it. It holds me in on the sides. It lifts me. You have to get bras that fit your body. That's all I'm gonna say. So we about to wrap up. Listen, next week our show is gonna be dope. Okay, so next week we got Leland in the building.
Yes.
If y'all don't know who Leland is, baby, listen, his vocals is dope. He beatbox, he rap, he sings, baby, he does it all. So his name is Letty, aka Kid Clever. So he's going to be in the building. He's going to bless us with his presence. And then we're going to talk about friendships, knowing your boundaries as a friend.
That's a much needed conversation.
What type of friend are you?
That's going to be good.
Baby. So I hope that y'all tune in and definitely call in, give us your feedback. We would love to hear from y'all.
Absolutely.
Because this is going to be an interesting conversation, especially with Mr. Kid Clever in the building. He loves to just go off the whim with the song. So yeah, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. It's definitely.
You got the wisdom this week, or you want me to handle that?
You can handle it, boo-boo. Go ahead.
So I guess we could just spin off of what, we really already said it, but I mean, this is what I have. Like I said before, just remember, people, success lies in your uncomfortability. From that song that we play, we played it twice.
I'm going to play it again before we leave.
See what I'm saying? The magic of this song happened because someone awesome pushed someone else awesome out of their comfortability. Get uncomfortable. Same for our topic we talked about.
I was just about to say that.
Go for it, baby. Uncomfortable.
You have to.
So that you can get to the bottom line, so that you can prevent what could happen. Get uncomfortable and talk to your kids. Get uncomfortable and pay attention to the signs, even to your family members. It's going to hurt. You're going to feel some type of way when you do it, but it's going to be worth it in the end. Get uncomfortable and have the necessary needed conversation.
You have to.
Get uncomfortable in everything you do in life. Be uncomfortable when you're looking for a successful result. I don't want y'all to take that the wrong way.
Yeah.
You don't want to be uncomfortable in a relationship.
No.
I'm talking as far as what we talked about, our topic, anything you want to do in life. You want to be a boss in life. You want to get that position in life.
You can be uncomfortable in a relationship when it comes to conversation.
When it comes to conversation.
So what we're trying to say is get uncomfortable when it comes to opening yourself up, open your feelings.
Yes.
Make sure that you are having conversations that may make you stir a certain way, but also opens your child up or your relationships up.
Yes.
Because if you really want to get to a core of somebody, you have to make them uncomfortable for you to be able to see who they are and what they are.
Exactly.
Because if they just skating through life and they ain't showing you the real them, that's how you know who that person is. If they are uncomfortable, if they can cry in front of you, if they can tell you what they want sexually, if they can tell you what they want in a mate, in any kind of intimate relationship, they can tell you that they thinking about marriage, or if they can talk to you about somebody that died close to them that make them feel uncomfortable because that may stir up emotion, then that's letting you know that you're going to see the real them. So when you have conversations with a spouse, a child, even at work, any kind of relationship that you really want to succeed, sometimes you have to get uncomfortable. And if you wanna step out of your shell to be better at something, that's you stepping out on faith and being uncomfortable. Because for you to get comfortable, you have to be uncomfortable first.
Yep. Success lies in it's not in the comfortable mode.
It's not. So that's what we want to say to you guys. I hope y'all got that message. We hope that you took some notes in on this show. We will be back next Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. in the same location, YouTube, WTMH Radio. So thank you so much for tuning in. I am Mary JB.
And I am Misha Hotspot Queen.
And we about to go out again with I Soldier. I'm sorry.
Wordsmith.
Mr. Wordsmith himself and Tiffany Marie. They gave me life, so I gotta listen to it again. So again, see y'all next week.
Peace out.
We got a call right when we about to go.
You got luck,
baby. You almost got us got cut off. Hey, thank you for calling in. Who is this?
This Raekwon again.
Hi, Raekwon.
Did you hear the song?
Yeah, that's what I was calling back to tell you.
All right.
Thank you, Ray. What is good? You like it? What's up?
Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool. You said more about that Joe Diggs song than this.
Yeah, but but the whole show was dope. I liked it the whole time.
Thank you. I so appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you for calling back.
No problem.
Talk to you later.
All right, I hope y'all come to Jersey one day.
Oh, yeah, we're going to take a trip.
Down there.
Huh? We're going to take a trip.
All right.
I love his accent. Bye.
Have a good night.
Yes. So we're going to go ahead and listen to this and say good night to you guys. Love y'all. Curvilinear Radio. We will be back next week. So tune in. Boom.
So Sis Marie, no longer giving light to the oppressors. I'm young, wild, and reckless. My mental armed and dangerous like a Uzi. With a double clip, work that Forrest Gump in cross country, running rampant in my nights like no MC, she nice, right? Livers lubricating souls, bars locked and low. I did it, I done it. I'm ordering off better bars. I'm classic, homie. The smell of God just on me. Just that old poem-C, poetic. One time for the intro, let go.
It's time we rise above doubt already. Went through a drought, now they back to counting me out already. No, it's nothing but greatness. People about to witness. Was neck deep in the trenches, but now it's back to business. See, I'm mocking the culture. It's like a bird flip. They close the door when I pitch lyrical. Watch the curve shift. See, I've been working while they sleeping. I'm the third shift. Emerge cannibal with syllable, flammable word spit. Serve with food for thought, bust Mellington. Bald melon, hard body, intelligent, hella melanin. Never settling for that whackness. They let them peddling. Gang fumble when they let that mumble rap settle in. Now it's a rebellion. Put them on my purge list. Check my credentials. It's essential that I'm intentional. Presence not coincidental. Ill poetic instrumental. Back window. All the bat signal for the wordsmith. Hold up. But they said Soldier ain't got it. You see me in the spot, boy. Know I be on top, boy. 614, my city off top. Want a wordsmith? Let me show you what I got, boy. Hold up. But they said Soldier ain't got it. You see me in the spot, boy. Know I be on top, boy. 614, my city off top. Want the wordsmith? Let me show you what I got, boy. My life's mission is painted between the spaces and the bars in my writtens. Vivid when the visual is scripted. When you listen, you feel the vision, that flow, giving whole rhythm that controls senses. So go and let that influence enter you with the into the essence like a potion. My pictures in motion, applaud cinema. And I'm appalled. These people they got involved, be getting applause for them struggle bars in the music lately. Got it confused and made it cool to be pretenders lately. Industry trash agenda, they been Brenda babies. Put them actors over backwards, they been bending lately. That's why most of the realest rappers independent lately. It's not up for debate, just turn on the radio. Take the bait, same beat, same flow. Try to make me be a slave to the movement, I'm giving them Django. When they call us, then the flow, I roll up on my cue to go up like, hold up. But they said Soldier ain't got it. You see me in the spot, boy. Know I be on top, boy. 614, my city off top. Want a wordsmith? Let me show you what I got, boy. Hold up. But they said Soldier ain't got it. You see me in the spot, boy. Know I be on top, boy. 614, my city off top. Want the wordsmith? Let me show you what I got. I didn't come this far to only come this far. My eye is on a title type grind. Rhyme with reason, no time for idle time. Let you warriors run up my lane like it's easy. I'm LeBron when it's final time. Almost impossible to glorify rap. Something in the water, I'm just trying to purify tap. My lyrical cap, Soldier wear a different kind of fresh. I'm more Mitchell and Ness. I can't rap with y'all's new era. They always make a list of who the best in the city. I'm getting used to being at the bottom of the column. Don't mean I won't continue to be a lyrical problem. Cutting off the gimmick alleyway. Reloading the arsenal of bars. Shoot 16, I gun 50. Your career slump lyrically. Dump, pump, run, Ricky. I'm here to spit that real and give them something they can feel. So I got ill, poetic, and poem-C with me.
Life's a gamble, pick your suit, ace of spades, and the diamonds, black jacket, Jack and Juke while I'm stepping stanzas. Poet on the raps and counters, Olaf to y'all Baudelaires. R.I.P. to your rap careers. It's just a series of unfortunate events. T. Marie.